Henry the Green Engine has lived on the island of Sodor for many years and wouldn't want to be anywhere else. He likes every part of it, from the fields full of flowers to the white sandy beaches. But there's one place that Henry always likes visiting more than any other, and his driver knew this too. He would sometimes stay. Henry loved it here. The forest was full of broad oaks and tall pines. Henry could remember long ago the day when he and Toby brought some new trees to be planted, and Terence and Trevor helped hold them into place. Now he could see the trees growing amongst the others on the hillside. Henry always felt better for being here. He can't explain it, but his driver understood. But one night everything changed. A storm came across Sodor. Wind and rain buffeted the island, and the engines were resting in the shed, said Thomas. Replied Toby. Added James. All the engines laughed, except Henry. By morning, the strong winds have gone, but the damage was sadly done. Henry's driver came to see him at the yard. Donald and Douglas set off with the breakdown train, and Henry followed with some flatbeds. When they arrived at the forest, trees laid everywhere. The hillside never had been so bare. Henry felt sad, he thought. When Henry's flatbeds were full of logs, he took them to the timber mill, where they would be made into furniture and other things. Henry was glad that the wood was being made for good use, but was still sorry to lose part of his forest. Sighed Toby to Thomas. Replied Thomas. Said Stop Matt. Said Toby. Replied Stop Matt. When Leighton and Barnstable Bogey trucks arrived, Toby was delighted. They were full of splendid young trees, all ready for planting, said Toby. When Henry returned, he was most surprised. There were Trevor and Terence busily helping the workmen clear the torn stumps and branches, called Terence. Now whenever Henry stops by the forest, he can see the new trees growing strong and tall, and sometimes everywhere is very quiet. Other times Henry can hear leaves rustling or birds wing, brushing the air, and often he can hear the distant sound of children laughing, and is always happy here.